Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Disney Travel Day!
Yeah, you excited, Primrose?
Yeah, Prim's very excited. We are off to Disneyland Paris. We're going to take you guys with us for the journey today. Prim's got Batman. And we are in an electric car. We're going on the Eurotunnel or Le Shuttle. Let's go!
Let's go! Let's go!
Unplug my car. I'm going to plug Tony's in while we are away, then it can keep itself just topped up and conditioned. So plug that one in. We're ready to go. Probably hear the kids' iPads in the background, but we're about 20 minutes away now from the Eurotunnel, as I'm still going to refer to it, even though there's shuttle. So we are going to be early. We're going to be about an hour and 10 minutes early, so hopefully we'll be able to get an earlier train. We're going to show you guys that process as well. So when you pull in, you sort of check in on the computer, it recognises your number plate, and it offers you either the same train, earlier one or later one, and you just make a choice there. So we're going to have a look. I do want to charge here. So we drive an electric car. We're currently on 60% charge. We're going to arrive on about 48% charge, but there's chargers at the car park for the Eurotunnel. So I want to plug in there. So if the train it offers us is too soon, I'm actually going to take our original one so we have time to charge, go have a wee, go grab a coffee and that sort of things. We'll show you what that looks like. So we're now pulled in to Le Shuttle check-in. So we're just in the queue waiting to go up. And as you'll see in a second, you come up to a screen. It should scan your number plate and pull it up. If it doesn't, you just type in your booking numbers. But we've never had it not show up. And then it should, you just confirm what type of car you've got. So is it electric, is it petrol? And
pets.
Then, it asks you if you've got any pets in the car. And then basically you then select the time. So it'll offer you either the time that you've booked or it'll offer you a different one. What you can do when booking is there's something called Flexi Plus, and if you book Flexi Plus you can actually just turn up whenever you want and get on the next train, but it's about twice the price, so do bear that in mind. But if you want that flexibility, it's good to have. So see here, check it in English. It should now scan the number plate and the booking should come up. There you go. So no pets, and it's not LPG. Confirm. Confirm. I'm an electric car. Confirm. And this is where it gives us the choice. So we can get an earlier one, which we'll get because that's not too much. Basically, because it's time to charge, so it's not too soon, if that makes sense. And then what happens now is it prints out the hanger, and you pop it on your rearview mirror and wait for your call.
And then we go that way. Ready? Here we go. Yay! Lots of construction work going here at Le Shuttle.
There always seems to be something going on.
Yeah, but I suppose it's good because they need to make the car park a little bit more less crazy. Oh, another Tesla.
So there are lots of Tesla chargers here, which is fantastic. So we're just going to pull it in now.
Lots of space as well.
We are now plugged in and charging, and we're just going to pop inside and grab a coffee. And only the boards here that tell you what time to go. So as you can see in the wing mirror there, you hang up your little sign, it gives you a number with W3, and that's when you know when your boarding is and when you get called to go and drive to the train. However, the screens outside, there's some in the background over there, aren't working, so we're going to have to wait inside until we're called, which is fine because we're going to go in and get a coffee anyway, but it's a little bit annoying, just something to bear in mind. It might not be working when you come. So as you walk in, it is the passenger terminal. Mummy and Primmy are in their travel clothes. So as you walk in here, there's duty free, there's a Leon, Burger King, a WH Smith. You've got customer service if you need it. And there's some vending machines here where you can get hot drinks and you can get snacks. But there's a big WH Smith at the back as well. So it's a good place to come, get a coffee, get a snack. So that's the duty free, big old shop. Obviously smell all the perfume. Got this nice seating area in the middle. Looks like they might have changed the seats and chairs. You've got the board at the top telling you your boarding times, Starbucks. Leon and Burger King over there, WH Smith in the background over there, and toilets. So we've already been called to proceed, which is fantastic. However, we just need to quickly pop into WH Smith and get primed some cowpole. It's got a little bit of a cold, so we just want to make sure we've got some. So it might be a bit hard to get once we are at Disney. Goods acquired. We're now heading back to the car. We probably won't have got that much of a charge. We've probably been plugged in for about 5 minutes. Might have got 10 or 15%, which means we'll be stopping when we get in France to charge.
Well, can I have my toy? Can I have that one?
16, no problem.
So here they tell you what lane that you need to get into, because obviously this is, well, it's a larger car, isn't it?
Well, it's with a Tesla, it's down to the ground clearance, so the battery makes the car quite low to the ground. So I think it's because it can't go up the ramp to go up the stairs. So if you're in the small section, there's an upstairs and a downstairs, and the ramp's quite steep, so that's why they send you to the large section if you have a Tesla. It does mean you have to pay a little bit more, but it picks it up when you're booking. I think it's like £10-15 more to be classed as a large vehicle. But it means we get to go in the nice big carriage, wider sides, because when you go in the tight one you feel like you're going to hit your wheels, but we'll show you that as we pull onto the train. We're in like a holding area now, you can wait here sometimes for up to half an hour, and this is what you're split into your lines before you drive through onto the train.
And we get, there's like down the bottom here, there's like some barriers, and you wait for them to go green, and that's when it's your turn for your line to go.
It's worth pointing out as well, I don't know if Tony will be able to grab it on camera, but there is toilets here, so it's your last chance to go to the toilet before you get on the train. There is toilets on the train, but we don't recommend using them. You have to walk through some big heavy doors to get there. They're very busy and not very clean.
I nearly got stuck on them with Primrose.
They're not nice. But there's toilets here, which are great, and there's some little vending machines as well, so if you want to grab a coffee, if you want to grab some food, you can do so here.
And then it's got the sign for the toilets, which are just over here on the left-hand side.
So our lane is now going.
Yay!
I think it is. Oh, maybe it's not.
It is, but at the moment they just called for this coach load of people to hurry up and get in the coach because they're bored in. You just seen everybody sprinting for the toilet that's over here. Uh-oh, we've stopped. Uh-oh.
Should be fine. I think that there was just a car stopped with a big gap in front of it, so I think they were just filling in the gap.
This is so cool. This big tube. Looks like it's just about to fit a few of us on here.
Yeah, so if you can see now, I don't know if it comes across on video, but it's quite wide, the track that we've got to drive on. Whereas when you go up and down, it's really narrow. The walkways are actually bigger, so you feel like you're going to curb your alloys.
Wait, I think we'll be at the front of this one.
Hello.
Hi.
Engine off and brake on in park.
Thank you. And then you get these little wedge things that get put under your front wheels when you're right at the front. When you're on here, it's actually quite bumpy, isn't it? Look, the shutter comes down.
So this is like fire safety in between, so if there's a fire in one compartment, it can't come through to the other.
And then to get through these doors, you have to go down the left side, and then you come back on the right side normally. You have to push these massive buttons here, and these doors are heavy, like I said earlier. It's really difficult to get through them.
We have just pulled up in France. We're about to disembark the shuttle and start our journey. So we're in France. For those who are worried about driving in France, as soon as you come off the shuttle, and you're put straight onto the motorway, so you sort of don't have to navigate roundabouts or anything straight away. You're straight on the motorway, so sort of the driving on the right hand side becomes nice and easy. Something I do recommend is when you're on the shuttle coming over, set your car up, so change it to be in kilometres rather than miles per hour. Set your sat nav up, that side of things, but it's a nice easy drive once we're in France. So as I say, we didn't really get to charge at the shuttle destination in the UK because we got called straight away. So we're currently on 57% charge. We've got a supercharger destination. The car's figured it all out for us. It's nice and easy. Coming up in 48 minutes, 87 kilometres. well, we'll get there on 29%. We're going to charge there probably to about 90%, and then we could actually go the whole way to our hotel. However, because I'm leaving the car at the hotel for a week, there's no charges at our hotel. I'm actually going to stop just before. We'll find a supercharger nearby. There's plenty around Paris and Val d'Europe. Plenty of other chargers as well. So if you're an electric car that's not a Tesla, there's electric chargers the whole way. Loads of electric chargers near Paris as well, near Disney specifically. So we're going to top up there, and I'll go up to about 80% again there, so we can leave the car for a week.
Look at the wonderful views we have here with the windscreen wipers going.
Sorry, perfect timing.
Back and forth, but it is really beautiful. Very sunny. Everything's green and picturesque. Beautiful.
Absolutely stunning bridge we're going across. This is just by Boulogne. Boulogne's off to the right. Really pretty. This is just before the first péage.
If you can see through there.
Yeah.
Close enough for me.
This is where you get the ticket. As you can see, sometimes I pull a bit far away, unfortunately.
Okay, so little update from me. We just went through the first péage, I think it's called. So you have to get a ticket. Be careful, you have to go really close and make sure that you have a passenger that can get it as
it's
well.
on the passenger side.
Yeah.
So if you're in the car on your own, be prepared to get out and climb across because it is really tight.
Yes, and then once you have that ticket, hold on to it so that it's nearby, because you'll then need to put it in the machine and then you have to pay.
So it's unfortunately just started raining. We did know it was going to rain today. But one thing to bear in mind in France is the speed limit, national speed limit is 130 kilometers per hour. It goes down to 110 kilometers an hour if it's raining, as it is now. So it's a sight to bear in mind. The speed limit does change when it rains in France. So we're about 3 minutes away from the charger now, and one of the cool things about Tesla is it actually preconditions the battery, so it warms the battery up and gets it ready for rapid charging. So we shouldn't have to stop too long, although we've been driving for over an hour. I want a wee and I want some food. This is our favourite stop in France.
We'll show you why soon.
Yeah, it's so nice. There's a good selection of chargers for both Teslas and non-Teslas. So there's both types of chargers here. And it is a stunning services.
This is where we will be charging. They've got other ones this side as well.
They're nice and simple to test. You just plug it in. As I mentioned, there's other chargers here as well. So it's the Arnotis that are just over there. This has been in a previous video of ours, our previous vlog series, which I'll link below. We've stopped here as well. It is an amazing stop. The weather's quite nice. It's quite warm, although it's been rainy. Apologies for any wind, but we'll take you inside and show you why this is our favourite stop. As you walk inside, there's plenty of places to get food on the left-hand side. So as you can see, there is Pizza Hut, and there's like a deli as well. Just to the right, you have got the shop, and it's quite a big shop as well. There's a Starbucks down the back, down there, and that's where the toilets are as well. Out here is why it's our favourite stop. As you sort of get a view of there, I'll take you up there and show you it now. And this is why it's our favourite stop, because you've got an amazing nature reserve that you can just look out across. Absolutely stunning. If you come to the very top, oh, there's lots of stairs. There's binoculars and just an insane view. What services in the UK has this? It's amazing. So the car's nearly charged. In 5 minutes we have enough time to continue the trip, and then it's picked us getting to the hotel at 10%. I don't want to leave the car at 10% at the hotel, so I'm actually going to let the car get a little bit more charged here, and then we're going to stop somewhere else on the way. But as it stands, we're due to get to our hotel at 3 o'clock, which is not bad at all.
For those people that are worried about driving in France, it is a Sunday and it's 1:20, and this is how beautiful the road is. Look
nice and clear. As you can see, we're sat at the speed limit, 130 kilometers an hour. Look, and as I mentioned earlier, with the rain, my car shows you the speed limit, so it also shows you if it rains at 110. We're doing 130 with cruise control, and it's nice and easy. So we've just been through the péage, so the toll road. There's only one on the route that we are doing, which is the Boulogne way, and it was £20.80 roughly, wasn't it, I think?
Yeah, that was with the exchange rate on there, and because I've got a Monzo app, it tells you the exchange rate as well when you go through. Really
so
easy.
It's not expensive at all to get to drive on these toll roads. Really easy. So you take the card at the first one. The second one, you put the card in, and you just pay by contactless. There is also a bay or a lane. If you want to pay by cash, you can do so. And if you come more regularly, you can actually buy like a little, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a little unit that you stick in your window and you can drive straight through. So that's also an option there as well. But we are now 47 minutes away from our final charge. We'll get there with about 18%, and it's right near our hotel. So we don't need to charge there, but the whole point is if I do that, then I don't have to think about it the rest of the week. So we're going to park the car up and get the shuttle bus into the parks. So the next time you see us, we'll probably be pulling up to that charger and then at the hotel. Charging stop. This one's not required. We're only actually 16 minutes from our hotel. However, I want to leave the car at the hotel and use the shuttle for the week. So I'm just getting the car up to 80%. So I just don't have to worry about leaving it. Prim waving in the background. Hi, Primmy. So yeah, so this has got 20 minutes left to charge. I'm on 37% currently, charging at 134 kilowatts. In fact, let me flip the camera around. I'm on 38% battery, 20 minutes remaining to charge. We're charging at 133 kilowatts. As you can see, estimated charge time to continue trip is 0, so we can actually easily get to the hotel. It's not a problem. As I said, I just don't want to leave the car at the hotel with too little a charge. So we don't have to go the whole way to 80%. No, to be honest, we could go to like 50% and that'd be fine. But yeah, that's us now. And next time you see it, we'll be at the hotel.
Just driving down here, you can see the Disneyland Hotel and the top of the castle just from here. Oh my god. And the smudges on the, the windscreen of the car.
All the bugs.
Lovely. Yay, how exciting.
So we've got to our hotel and we have checked in. I read online that while there's parking on site at the hotel, you have to pay. It's about 25 euros a day, which is quite expensive. Just outside the hotel, there's loads of free parking, so we park there, which is fantastic. I'm going to spin the camera around now and show you around. So it's an Adagio Aparthotel, so it's an apartment hotel sort of combination. It's quite nice. It's a little bit tired, but for the price we paid, I'm pretty happy. So let me spin it around and show you guys. So on wide angle to begin with, but as you first walk in, you've got this entranceway, you've got a bathroom there, which has a bath, which is fantastic. The last time we were at Disney, we didn't have a bath. You've got a separate toilet, which again is good because it means someone can go in the bath, someone can be in the toilet. As you come into here, you've got a nice table and chairs, as I say, just a little bit chipped, but nothing major. You've got the sofa here, and this will turn into a bed for the kids. I think there's one that pulls out underneath, and then top one turns into a bed. TV and some storage here. If we spin round, you get a kitchenette as well. So you've got a dishwasher, a fridge. You have got a hob, which is great to put the camera back to normal. You've got a microwave, and then we've got some cupboards here with, you know, just basics you may need to make food, have a drink, sink, some washing up liquid, which is great. Bin under there. All in all, pretty good. And then there is, yes, there's some storage here. So there's a safe and a hoover and some place to hang your coats. This has just got electrics in it, so I won't go in there. And if we spin around and go into the bedroom, Prim's already tucking herself into bed. So this is a double bed. Nice little, you know, lights on the wall. And then our view outside, let's have a look. Not bad. We're right next to the Val d'Europe. So this is literally opposite our hotel. So our hotel is this building here. Walk around and you come into here, which is restaurants. And at the back is the shopping centre. So that there's the shopping centre. This is all like restaurants all the way around. And a subway. We are quite literally opposite the Val d'Europe shopping centre. You walk out the front of the hotel. Prim is stuck apparently under the bed. You walk out the front of the hotel and you're quite literally in the shopping centre. So it's a great location. Now you can walk to the parks in 15 minutes. They do also have a free shuttle bus from this hotel to the parks, which is what we're going to use, what we plan to use. Even though we are Gold Pass members, so we can drive to the parks and park for free. So much easier to get the shuttle bus, means I can have a drink as well. No, great wine here, so I want to be able to sample some of that. But that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this travel day with us and seeing the hotel. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed, because next week is the start of our park vlogs. Starting on day 1, Disneyland Paris, which is tomorrow for us. We're going in for early magic hours using our gold annual passes. And we'll be showing you guys around for Halloween. See you in the next one. Bye.